Welcome, Gemini, to the Five Clairs Tarot. This is your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus reading for the week of October 31st through November 6th. As I was shuffling your cards and meditating, there's a very heavy energy around you, Gemini, and I found too many coincidences with these oracles, right? So I shuffle these, I meditate over them, I let them come. The spirit just jumps them out, right? I let them jump out. I look them up. I read. I associate, and it's crazy what you have here on the table. So let's start with this one, number 32, escapist. Come home to yourself. So the 32 adds up to a 5, which means trouble, instability, unpredictability, massive shifts, or that you're on the right path. But when I was um looking at this card and thinking about it, and then just looking at, because all these cards come with books, right, with descriptions and or stories or antidotes or whatever, and the number 6 popped in to my head, which means choosing to see a new perspective, or that everything happens for a reason. So with this card, the energy that I'm feeling with this card for you, Gemini, is that you're trying to not confront a situation or problem, and that's not healthy for you. You need to face your problems head on. You need to face whatever situation is happening right now head on, and let those pieces fall where they may. That's just the bottom line. There's no evading it, because eventually it's just going to come. It's going to still be there. It's not going away. Then we have the number 1, princess. You can be your own knight. So the number 1 is abundance, right? Support from your angels, spirit guides, and ancestors. This card is that you may be in a dire situation, and my goodness, how this resonates with this card. You may be in a dire situation, and that's why you feel like escaping, because you feel like escaping if you have not escaped already. And even just by not even paying attention to the situation or the problem is escaping, right? So you need to remember that you have what it takes. You can be your own knight. You don't need anyone to save you. So you have what it takes to resolve this situation and put it to bed already. So these are the ancestor cards. And, I take all the cards and I shuffle each and every deck that I have. And whatever flies out is the message that Spirit wants to give you, Gemini. So you received 4 from the ancestor deck. This is the stag, trust and thrive. So the stag is a very regal, majestic animal, right? And its antlers protect it. And you're using everything in your power, Gemini, to protect yourself so that you feel safe. And that's why you feel like escaping, because you're feeling safe in just avoiding the whole situation. You're like, I'm not even going to pay attention to it, thinking that it's going to go away, but it's not. And with this princess card, and mind you, if you're male and you're watching this princess card, these cards that depict the females, it doesn't matter, male or female, this message is for you. Trust and thrive. You can be your own knight. You can save yourself. You don't have to fall back on anyone to save you. Okay? So you're using your powers to try to protect yourself because you're not feeling safe and you want to feel safe. The next card is Broken Arrow. Oh, and by the way, I had to write this down because the page on the book that the stag is on is page 132. And if you add up all those numbers in numerology, you take all the numbers and just add them up, it comes up to a 6, right? 1 plus 3 plus 2, it comes up to a 6. So it's the same thing Spirit is saying. You need to choose to see things from a new perspective. Everything happens for a reason. So yeah, you may be taking time out now and trying to escape a situation, but maybe you need to look at it from a different situation. And then you received the broken arrow. Embrace the energy of peace. The broken arrow is on page 120 of the description booklet. And guess what? 120 adds up to a 3. So you're going from the 6 energy to a 3 energy, which is good. right? Because in seeing things from a different perspective, perhaps you let go of that need to defend yourself like the stag does with its antlers. Perhaps you let go of that need. So, that's progression. So I'm happy to see that energy here for you, Gemini. Then you have the animal guardian. So if there are animals that you're seeing, or one specific type of animal, that may be a spirit animal that's trying to give you a message. Okay. You also need to connect with nature. So perhaps some of you have escaped and gone an Airbnb over a weekend, over a week, or have decided to get on a plane and just go to some island to just clear your head. That's possible. The animal guardian is telling you to trust your instincts, right? So if you're feeling unsafe and you need that time for yourself, fine, do it. But at the end of the day, the problems are still going to be there. You need to face them. Okay? So you need to figure out how you feel, what you feel, how you want to feel, and what you really want. What do you need to feel good, to feel safe again? And then you have the protection guardian. And I have to tell you, I love tarot. I love the way spirit works with tarot. I love that I have this gift. It's just amazing. The protection guardian, drop your shields. Um, this is the feminine version of the Archangel Michael, right? Or right, the feminine version. And it's telling you that the angels and the spirit guides are protecting you at this time, and that they're going to help you move forward. All right. And it does not escape me, guys, that these two cards, and by the way, when I was shuffling your oracles, this one came out first, this one came out second. And by the way, this one didn't even come out. This one it fell out. I took the deck, I was going to move it. I put the deck down. I had put this card down. I put the deck down, and this card was still in my hand. So Spirit was like, take it. I said, okay, I'll take it. And I thought it was weird because it almost kind of like I lost some time between putting the deck down and then realizing there was still a card in my hand. It does not escape me that you're going from 3 to 1, Gemini. So there's progression here. There's progression. It's going from an escalated number to a lesser number. Same thing here with the page numbers from the booklet. Okay, you're going from a number 6 to a number 3. So your protection guardians are saying that your spirit guides, your angels are, and by the way, ancestors are going to get you through this. And it is no coincidence, okay, that this same message is the same message in this card with the number 5. Everything happens for a reason. And the number 1, support from your angels, spirit guides, and ancestors. This is all just mind-blowing to me, and it does not cease to amaze me, Tarot. We are 8 minutes into the video. I am sorry, I'm trying to be mindful of your time, but these are the messages. So Gemini, we're going to thank Source, Creator of the universe. I thank you for sharing your time with me and for supporting the channel. We're going into a Mars retrograde between October 30th and January 12th. It is time to slow down. I'm not taking these reversals because it's my deck that's upside down. You have to practice patience. My goodness, there you are, doing nothing. 4 of Wands, 4 of Swords. Do not force anything. There's change and massive shifts coming in. That's the number 5. Massive shifts coming in. You have to go with the flow. King of Swords, who thinks very logically. This is also your sign. You're showing up in your reading, Gemini. King of Swords energy. The Chariot is coming in with a decision. You want to stay in the dark or you want to go to the light? You want to work on this problem and get free, or you want to stay where you're at? The Page of Cups is coming in here with an offer of love. Then we have Strength card, the card of Leo showing up. You may have Leo placements or dealing with a Leo. And then you have the Star, wish fulfillment. The Star is the sign of Aquarius. So you may be dealing with an Aquarius or have Aquarius in your placements. The Chariot is the sign of Cancer. Okay, so we have here 4 major arcanas, 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are massive changes happening in your interior, in your emotional, mental states. Ace of Pentacles, a new job, promotion. Page of Wands, something that you want to do, that you have a fire to do. I think you've received this message before. I'm very happy to see, Gemini, that the going to the doctor and the illness or whatever health issues are not present. Those energies are not present here, Gemini. I'm very happy to see that. Here, your animal guardians, your stag, your broken arrow, all these cards here from the ancestor oracles is being represented here with the Strength card. Okay, you have the strength to deal with this situation. And then we have the Three of Wands. This is you making plans. This is you traveling. This is you changing homes or moving homes, buying a home. These are plans that you're making. So Gemini, I'm really happy to see that this energy is changing for you. However, it's going into the new direction of some other semi-dark energy, which is you avoiding dealing with a situation. And these situations need to be dealt with. They're not going to go anywhere. So remember that we're in a Mars retrograde. Mars is the planet of war. We want to choose peace and not war. So I'll see you next week.